Hello, welcome back to day 3 now with day 3 at the Horus Healing Tarot Advent Calendar 2025. Welcome back. You have survived your shadow work. That's good. Now we're gonna, as you can see with the vibrant red tablecloth, we dive into a bit of a romance, and for that I'm gonna use a spread titled Heart's Desire tarot spread by Light Wands. I found this on Pinterest, and we're gonna be using, sorry for the noise, I think this is beautiful and Christmassy, like the green and the red, the Mystic Forest tarot cards. I found this on AliExpress. Mystic Forest tarot cards. It's a beautiful forest fairy theme deck. We're gonna be using the Mind Info Oracle cards, and we're gonna be also using the Soul Whispers Shui 55 cards with keywords. This one be really interesting to complement the. I'm gonna take this and yeah. So this one is cool because so the Mind Info Oracle deck comes already with like 4 cards, which are basically spreads that you can use. Very nice of them. And so I hope you are doing good. How's your December going thus far? Are you receiving? Are you the one traveling? Stay safe on the roads out there. And so, as per usual, as we did thus far, it's gonna be per sign category: air, water, earth, and fire. Because doing all individual 12 signs for 25 days will be the absolute end of me. So I decided to like clump you guys together and, you know, have it more oh, look at that, guys, the Sun card. You're gonna have a good December. It's gonna be light and fun and jolly, and let the drama fall behind. So with this, the Heart's Desire, it's a 5 card spread. It's not always what you think, the tagline. It's not specifically romantic, because I think that in order to attract what you really want, what you really truly desire, you need to know who you are and what you want. So we're gonna dive into a general, like for instance, the first question is what you think you want most. Number 2, a desire you possess that it's not really your own, because this is your outside influences. It's like if you spend a hefty time on TikTok, for example, you are hardcore, but like hard freaking wired to want Labubu, Stanley, the barista cup from Starbucks, the influencer lifestyle, the perfumes, the lipsticks, the makeup, the fitness lifestyle, whatever little niche, or the restock ones, all those clear cabinet thingies, whatever you consume the most, you are highly prone to be influenced to want that, but it's not really your own. You are being manufactured, influenced into wanting it. And so we have the Hierophant. So be mindful of letting outside influences in and take control of your life. Be mindful of the community that is surrounding you and how it influences your decisions and your habits, because as the influencers will highlight, that shit will end up either at Goodwill or in a landfill in a couple of months. So is it really worth it for you to spend your money on it? Then position number 3, something you want that is for a collective good, so like your community, your family, the bigger, broader picture. Something you want that is only for you. Now we might be into, you know, like definitely just you. What you really truly want before and without any outside influence. Now this is zoning in to you, your heart, your soul, your deeper, your core memory from inside out. I mean, this is where we are tickling the you. And number 6, something you want that you can have easily. And this can be either a something, an object, a trend, or a quality. And this is like a tarot read, usually centered around healing and helping and giving clarity to you. We're gonna see this in the light of a characteristic, either in you or in your partner, that you really truly desire, that you, even if you're not consciously aware of, your higher self or your subconscious part of you will tell, this is what I find to be my safe zone, my happy zone, this is what I thrive for, past the layer of excitement and the sparkly bling bling cute aesthetic wrapping package. 6 of Swords is about calm and quiet and peace and safety, because we all want to feel safe and not having to fight with our partner, with a significant other, with our family. We all want to be in that safe zone that is just peace and quiet and fulfilling. And you are holding on to that dear hope like a light to guide you through the process of discovering who you are, what you want, so that you clearly can focus on those and appreciate those things presently in the amount that you have available in your current life, so that the universe will give you even more. And so now I will stop this here and start reading or shuffling for the sign. So I will see you at your, well, I will see you in 5 seconds, because I'm doing each individual video. Each individual category has their own video, so I will see you in like 2 seconds. Hello, water signs. Cheers. How you flowing? I'm sorry in advance, but this will be a recurring joke with you guys. It's just how I am. So then, welcome to day 3 of the Horse Healing Christmas Advent Calendar Tarot Read project, which I was inspired to do because I watched one too many Advent calendar unboxing on YouTube and decided to, why not? Let's have fun with my own personal passion, which is reading the cards. Today we are, as you can see by the beautiful red tablecloth thingy, we are entering the love and romance section of this beautiful Advent thingy. Oh, water. What happened? You have walked away, you have ended something, and it's like a boss babe move. Like you are putting your foot down and you are taking a decision of, this isn't working for me, so I'm gonna step out. Sayonara, see you never. So yeah, we had our first general, we had our first shadow work, and now we are having our first love and relationship. But as an introduction to this, I would like to investigate you, almost like a little bit of an emotional x-ray sort of type of deal, with this spread called Heart's Desire tarot spread by Light Wands, found on Pinterest. I will track it down on my PC and link it in the description box, along with the decks that I have filmed in the intro. And with that being said, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're happy, satisfied, fulfilled, not anxious, watching your credit card balance, not over shopping, especially as water signs. You tend to get emotional, so please don't get those advertisements sway you and convince you that you absolutely need an ice cream machine in December, or like 10 bazillion whatever in the Amazon shopping bio, link in the bio type situation, especially if you're on TikTok a lot. Water signs, what up, dog? What up, fish is more like. Speaking of you guys, it's a long time coming, but something will be given back to you that will replenish your emotions, or you are actively working on giving back, but it's a slow process. You're also very in tune with your emotions, your intuition. You are like just like, you know, zoning in and being fair, even if it takes time and patience. But it's like a emotional spiritual retreat, and maybe you need something like that. Water signs, and you are definitely putting in the work, being patient, being dedicated, being masterful. If you're learning a new skill, you are definitely into it and you are inspired and motivated to commit to the project, to reach that mastery, to be proficient, to be potent, to be very skillful, very comfortable, very, you know, a mastery at whatever you are tackling. On the other hand, something is definitely giving you a bit of anxiety that is disrupting your night, sleeping poorly, anxiety from the day passing on to the night. You might feel a little a need to retreat above ground, like in your safe space, to like contemplate your thoughts, but don't let your emotions and your thoughts overrule you. Try to find a solution for the small problems, to eliminate them so that you won't have, so it's about that. There has been a heartbreak in the past that is leaving you very, it's more than moping, it's like really focus on the loss of it. With the Three of Swords, heartbreak, pain, anguish, misery, which explains the other thing that we just had. And with what I said, needing to be above ground, to retreat into yourself, to deal with your emotions. If this happened to you, I am very sorry. You have my deepest thoughts and prayers, although I know that shit does nothing. But try to like not focus on the loss and the pain. Other things will come to you after a period of healing, obviously. Shit will eventually realign and just, you know, work out. Other signs, what do you need to know at this present time? Well, there's new communication, new beginning, and really fast-paced communication, so just, you know, enjoy the moment. Take that leap of faith. No expectations. Leave your expectations at the door and just step on that road and start a new journey. The process of healing, and watch your finances. Or if this is exterior to you, a woman of financial comfort can guide you, nurture you, heal you. If this is you, a bit of self-care, but do not overly excessively indulge. And maybe just like a physical spa day will be what you need to realign your emotion so that it's not overwhelmingly negative and focusing on the losses. And for that, trust me, I know I recently suffered tremendous, horrendous loss, and I thought my soul died in the process. But we all eventually rise above the challenges. And there will be someone somewhere coming in with an emotional gesture to pull you out of this moping, dissatisfied, sad energy. Help is on the way. If it's maybe just like a small communication, but at least someone somewhere cares enough to reach out and just, pull you out of this energy of you feeling alone with your sadness and your misery and your dissatisfaction with the way events have unfolded. Water signs. What do you need to know? No, that didn't feel right at this time. One, two, three, everything inside. 4, 5, 6. Oh, I just let my dogs in. What would she use? Yes. Oh, okay. Teenage girl doesn't want to come in. What's new? Oh, and the mom is being an attention whore right now. New game. So I'm gonna use the bottom of the deck as a clarifying for the main energy. Oh, and here you are again, Queen of Cups. My God, she looks so nervous. Oh, and we have the Empress too. Like holy balls. Water signs. You are the Sun. That's pretty good. Waters have that too, and you definitely have a new spark, a new fire, a new inspiration. So don't despair. Good stuff's on the way. So then, in case I haven't, but I'm pretty sure I have, the spread is called Heart's Desire Tarot Spread by Light Wands. I will link the spread in the description box, and let's tackle this read. What you think you want the most, or you want most? 7 of Cups. You think you want options, but really, do you? Because the more options, the less clarity you have. 5 of Cups. So after this sense of loss and just mourning what you have lost from the 4 of Cups that were not satisfactory, so you're even more into this energy of I have lost A, B, C, D. Man, nothing has flavor, nothing has color. I don't know if you can notice, but the colors compared to other cards are like almost muted, desaturated in this card. It's like the world has lost its flavor to you. And so as a remedy to that, you think you want abundance. You think you want options and choices and more. But not everything that shimmers is gold. And so look at the second cup from the left. Can I see this one here? It has like a little tentacle thingy, almost like a snake or like a sea monster. Be careful, because when you wish for a lot comes with a sense of balance, with a sense of trickery, with a sense of, you cannot always, oh, there she wants in. cannot always, constantly, always just get the good, the pristine, the best, the gold. Along with that, you will have fool's gold, or gold plated, or just plastic gold, or so you think you want options. And on one hand, I agree, yes, options are good to replenish what you have lost, but be cautious in what you wish for in those options, and make a studied selection of the options that you think you want. Don't jump into the first thing that looks appealing, because it might be a trap that can have dire consequences down the line. And as a water sign being ruled by emotions, try to temper and balance your emotions and your rational, because you want to fulfill one, not at the expense of the other. You don't want to just jump into things and then realize that you are disappointed once more, that it's not what you truly want, and that now you have to pay consequences for those emotional choices. A desire you possess that is not really your own, aka outside influences. 5 of Wands, conflicts, drama, potentially attention, validation, action. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so the lack of just gonna put this a little up. Is it seen? Yeah. A desire you possess that is not really truly on. So you don't really want a lack of action and fire and conflict. But in this, it is a 5 of Wands, but it feels more like a tribal communal party dance gathering rather than strictly a fight or 5 selfish energies, like bickering at each other for the place of the chief, which is very fascinating. We have 2 5 back to back. The 5 of Pentacles is being left out in the cold, resourceless, poor, empty, depleted, nothing to rely on, no one to rely on in some instances. And the 5 of Wands is conflict, fights, and just turmoil with people around you. A desire you possess that is not really yours. So you don't really want to be excluded from the group chat, the WhatsApp group chat or Discord, whichever you use. You want a sense of community. And again, we are going back to this. If you notice, 5 of Cups is a lonely energy outside, moping on what they don't have. 5 of Pentacles, outside energy, outside the house, literally on the floor crying. 7 of Cups, he has the options. 5 of Wands is again a tribe. So we have now 3 5s. So 3 sources of conflict in your immediate energy field, which is very striking. We'll get back to this. Diamond, Diamond! That's my dog inspecting the stovetop. Because I left a bit of omelette the other day, and now he's accustomed to check that place for food, but even though it's empty at the moment. He's a 1-year-old teenage boy now. He's constantly hungry and obviously not eating his food, because why eat his kibbles when he can have mommy's yummy human food, Number 3, something you want that is for a collective good. With the Queen of Cups, it's really nurturing, giving, loving, sweetheart, motherly energy, but in the sense that you are very intuitive and empathetic, and if somebody in your circle is not feeling good, you instantly pick it up and you are there to bear hug them into feeling good again. Oh my god, and now my mother dog is like here, like asking for pets, like Jesus. No, Visa. Poczli. And that one is clarifying the Queen of Swords. So this is very interesting. We have two queens back to back. Also, like the illustration, the two queens back to back. Very fascinating. But they're both facing the light. One is deeply meditative, lost in thought, Queen of Cups. The Queen of Swords is facing the light of the sun, seeking clarity in the situation that she's confronting. So that is very interesting. Something you want that is for collective good. So you want to be balanced in the way you manage your emotions and your rational, the way you might be dispensing your social guidance skills in your family, friends, community, collective, people around you that is your close-knit social circle. You want to give advice and love and care and nurturing, but you want to give it in a rational, oh my lord, the word I'm looking for, it's like portions. You don't want to be excessive in either or. You want to find a nice middle ground balance, and so you look deep within yourself to find that middle ground that will give them the advice and the nurturing that they need without being too cold, too overbearing, too sharp, too cutting, too walls too high up to protect your own energy and resources, but without feeling too cold towards them also. So it's like a very sensitive path to tread on, to be this wise, counseling, motherly, nurturing, loving, intuitive person, and not be too sharp, too cold, too cutting, and too defensive, even if they ask maybe a little more than what you are willing to give. So you need to tread carefully in this, in how you give to your community, your family, your friends, people around you that require your emotional, intellectual resources. And your love and your generosity and your insight and your knowledge. And this can be both emotional and practical, intellectual. So for instance, if you are a mother of a teenage daughter and your daughter is coming for you for advice with her first relationship, that would be like the ideal combination of these two energies, because you are first and foremost a mother, but you're also a guide, a counselor. Don't go to public or secluded places late at night. Always be surrounded with friends or whatever, even if it's a date, be in a public place. That sort of guiding mentor that is also understanding, empathetic, and just nurturing and giving the advice that will help the teenage person grow their own self-individuation without being overbearing and without being too cold and too restrictive with them. And that's just an example. You can change the characters depending on whatever situation you are in. That's just the thing that popped to mind, because my sister is literally a Queen of Cups and I'm literally a Queen of Swords. I have a niece, her daughter, and we are like, but she's the one who's obviously parenting her. I just give advice here and there, but forces combine into one person towards another one. And it's not necessarily a child. It can be your spouse, your partner, your boss, your colleague, your friend, a stranger on the internet. Can be anybody. Number 4, something you want that is only for you. And we are back with the mother archetype, with the Empress, and this is pure nurturing, beauty, serenity, being in control, and just like the epitome of beauty and grace and opulence, having the riches, knowing how to nurture, how to grow, how to expand. And that is in combination with the Page of Cups. So something not only for you, so it's small gestures, small communication, small things to replenish yourself. So this can be a spa day or a shop retail therapy or just like a little shopping, a bit luxurious or whatever you would like. Me personally would be like a tarot deck or a book or, you know, small things that make you feel empowered, appreciated. So it's you returning the love to yourself. It's you investing into yourself. It's you validating yourself, loving yourself, gifting yourself. It's you making small gestures to really. So it might be just like a little bit of love in your cup, but on the long run, it's gonna be a bucket of happiness and satisfaction, because the Empress can grow from one seed a whole freaking forest. And my dogs are being weird, because obviously they are. All my 3 dogs are like, wait, where's my finger? There. Oh, they're on the floor, just like beside me, playing with each other and grooming each other. Oh shit, I closed the thing. Hey, come back. Numero, I don't speak Spanish, 5. What you really and truly, madly, deeply want before and without any outside influence. So this is your core desire. Happiness. I mean, who can hold that against you? With the fire signs also had the sun somewhere. I think it was here with the moon. Temperance. So you want a gentle, peaceful, quiet, fulfilling, harmonious, balanced happiness. Think Galadriel. This is literally the... When I saw this blonde elf with the white robe, it's like Galadriel as fuck for me. So you want that mindful, demure, also with the Empress, it's like very gentle. With the Queen of Cups, very delicate, very beauty, very... like literally a fairy princess incarnate, but applied to the concept of happiness and blissful, being fulfilled without any sort of semblance, whisper, shadow, echo of worry on the horizon, but in a very serene, very calm, very demure, very mindful, very peaceful, very balanced, very patient, very stretching out on the long run. It's not like a short term happiness, validation, quietude. It's on the long run. You want like a peaceful river flowing under the tree with the little deers coming to drink from it. You want this peace and quiet and serenity and beauty, fulfillment, happiness. And again, like if you compare these 2 cards, it's that soft golden light, but also with a hint of calm, cool, not necessarily alone, but just like being fulfilled in your own energy, in your own time, balancing out, nurturing, both the physical, practical, and the abstract, emotional core of yourself, and finding joys. And my battery just died on me because I haven't checked in a moment, so I'm sorry if I lost a bit of yapping. What I was saying is that what you truly, madly, deeply want is peace, quiet, serenity, happiness, but at a slow, extended, in the sense that it's always gonna be there, it's always gonna be flowing, there's no rush, there's no stress, it's there, and it's balanced, it's harmonious, it's healing towards you, and it's replenishing or self-replenishing, self-sufficient, and it's beautiful, heartwarming, happy, blissful. There is no worry of depletion, no worry of time, no worry of having to rush things or running out or being stressed to arrive at a certain situation or whatever. So that is what you want without any outside influence. Even if outside influence might tell you that you want a plethora of options and diversity and just choice, what you want is just peace and quiet, harmony, balance, and serenity. Something you want that you can have easily. Ace of Wands is inspiration, fire, creativity. Especially as the water sign, you are very intuitive, so inspiration will come very naturally to you. And the Hermit is again a sense of retreat. What is my dog wanting? Jesus Christ. So retreating into yourself to find those deeper hidden meanings, and in those, that little flame that the Hermit has will become this whole ass sunlight to guide you on the path to happiness. And again, it's interesting how, starting with a little bit the Five of Wands conflict, but mostly the Queen of Swords, notice how you have the light being forecast, or like not blinding you but really going into you. So the Queen of Swords, but then here it's like a little more distant with your own card, Queen of Cups, but then with the Empress, with the Sun, with the Ace of Wands, it's that external sunlight coming to bathe you in its light, to show you the way, to show you that happiness can be yours, that happiness is yours. You just need a little bit of nurturing, a little bit of quiet time, a little bit of self-introspection to reach that tiny spark that you can then harvest and grow into more and more and more with patience, dedication, and the flow of time, and the flow of your energy, and the flow of your own emotions. You get that tiny little spark, and with your own nurturing, emotional nurturing capabilities, you can transform that spark into a full-grown sun to shine on you and give you back that warmth and that feeling of bliss. I mean, you know how you feel when you are just sitting in the grass in the beautiful summer afternoon, and there's no worries on the horizon, nothing to be tending, nowhere that you need to be rushing towards. It's that beautiful, perfect, peaceful moment of serenity. And you can have that right now. You just need to like look into yourself to find that spark that you can transform into this whole big dawn that will become a day that can shine the warmth onto you, that you can harness to more and more and more. I'm having difficulty expressing because it's like so evident for me with the cards, but I'm difficulty finding the words. It's almost like you yourself are Prometheus, and you are not stealing the fire from the gods. You have it within you. You just need to like find it and bring it back to your everyday life. Almost like going into a dream while you are meditating or in a dream. Take that spark, that flame, carry it with you as you wake up, and that light will become the sun, and you can harvest that thing to literally grow the Garden of Eden if you want, because you now know the power of the magic of this spark, and you can invest into it to create, to nurture, to grow, and to expand upon at a very slow, peaceful, quiet, serene, no stress, no worries sort of time or time lapse. And so now let's shuffle a bit of the oracle cards. Let's start with the soul whispers. Let's see what the water signs. Whoa, kidoki doki. And we have two of them, so I'm gonna take them too. And they sort of make sense actually. career success and perspective shift. Retiring, fulfilled and accomplished, finding success. So this is Temperance and the Sun. In your career, work gives you a sense of purpose. So this is the Empress, Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Perspective shift, phase of deep questioning, that's the Hermit. Seeing through the lies and delusions, stop seeing life as you once did, that's the Queen of Swords, putting her foot down, having her boundaries, having the clarity, the insight of previous experiences. She has been scorned and abused and like taken advantage of. And so now she is a bit more firm in her boundaries and her generosity of emotion and nurturing and counseling. We will now shuffle the Mind Info Oracle cards for my water sign. Whoa, my water, you are like, you are freaking waterfalls. Don't be chasing waterfalls. Stick to the lakes and rivers that you know. Oh, are you familiar with? Oh, I don't know what the lyrics are. It's been a long time. But yeah, be cautious. You're technically, everything around, it's a bit of a stillness. So there's definitely no waterfall energy in your read at this time. It's more the serenity, the peacefulness. Every water source is still. Something for the water signs, please. Hello. Water signs? What do my water signs need to know, please? Look, something flipped somewhere. Hello, where are you? I saw you flip. Oh, there you are. Align. And yes, from all the energies collectively combined, you are definitely aligned. You are being asked to align with your current situation, Temperance, even if it's not easy to do so. So that could be the potential conflict between Queen of Swords and Queen of Cups back to back, your rational versus your emotions. Trust that there is much to be learned by being here, Hermit. Pushing against what is will only make things harder on you. Align, surrender, trust. That could be, no, do we have, we do have that defensive energy here with the Five of Wands. Pushing against what is will make you harder. So you are fighting a useless battle. Try to find serenity with Temperance and the Sun in your situation. Appreciate what you have. Look deeper to have a sense of appreciation. Nurture what you have to expand more upon it. If the decision is hard to make, retreat into yourself to see guidance from your higher self or your intuition. You are highly intuitive, so that shouldn't be like an issue for you as water signs. And just really trust the process. If you need to fight for something, is it really meant for you to have it or to be that way? Because I don't know. A little challenge, yeah, but if you're losing breath over it, if you're losing your sanity, if it's giving you anxiety, is it really worth it? You be the judge of that. Trust the process. And don't forget to just enjoy, and the light is in front of you. Walk towards the light. And with that, water sign, I hope this was insightful, helpful, entertaining. Thank you for being here with me, and I will see you tomorrow on day 4 of the Horus Healing Christmas Advent Calendar Tarot Read event that I'm having this month. Ciao, ciao. Love you. Let it flow.